Hello students, welcome back to our channel Ganit Catalyst. Today we are going to start chapter 1. I am going to present a topic which will affect our lives and daily lives. The topic is GST. GST stands for Goods and Services Tax. This is a introductory topic to ICSE class 10 concept, and this is chapter 1. Before going into GST, let us discuss what is tax. It is mandatory financial charge imposed by government on individuals or entities to fund public services. Types of taxes they are broadly divided into two parts: direct taxes, indirect taxes. The direct taxes are those which are paid directly by the person or organization. Example, income tax paid by any person or organization. Another one is indirect tax levied on goods and services, ultimately paid by consumer. Example is GST. Earlier it was known as VAT, value added tax. Now we are coming to main concept. What is GST? GST stands for Goods and Services Tax. It is comprehensive multi-stage destination based indirect tax. Already we have discussed this comes under indirect tax. It was implemented in India, if we go back into history, implemented on July 1, 2017 to replace multiple cascading taxes like VAT, octroi and service taxes. The main key terminologies for ICSE class 10, CP, MP, SP, input tax, output tax are some keys. So let us start with cost price. The price at which dealer buy any good, any object, any item is known as cost price. Marked price, the price which is on the product, that is list price of the product, is known as marked price. Selling price is the final price after discount. Means we have to calculate first discount, subtract it from marked price, and then we will get GST is added afterwards. Input tax, the GST paid by dealer to another dealer or manufacturer on purchase of goods is known as input tax. Output tax means GST collected by dealer from consumer on the sales of goods. So that is known as output tax. Now types of GST: intrastate means it is within state, from one town to another town. So intrastate sales, GST, goods and services sold within the same state, the tax collected is divided equally between central and state government. For example, if total tax GST is 18%, then 9% goes to central government. So that is known as SGST, Central Goods and Services Tax, and other 9% to state government. So that is SGST, that is State Goods and Services Tax. So how to calculate total GST? We calculate CGST and SGST and add those, we will get total GST. Whereas rate of GST is equal to rate of SGST, means half of it. So here in this case, rate of GST is 18%. So rate of CGST is half of it, means 9%. And same case with SGST, 9%. Second is interstate, means between states. Interstate sales, GST, goods and services sold between two different states is known as interstate. IGST is integrated goods and services tax. The entire tax revenue goes to central government, which then distributes it appropriately. So total GST in this case is IGST, means full 18%, suppose. So it goes to CGST, central government. Next comes input tax credit. Suppose a dealer can deduct the tax when they have already paid on raw material. So suppose there is a manufacturer, dealer, and there is consumer. Now the tax which manufacturer paid for buying raw material is input tax. And the dealer finally get it from consumer is output tax. Already we have done. So the difference between these two means output tax minus input tax is the GST payable to government by whom? By dealer. If input tax is greater than output tax, the dealer carries forward an input tax credit. Now advantages of GST. Why did India chose to eliminate all other taxes with GST because it eliminates cascading effect, tax on tax. One nation, one tax unifies national market. Throughout nation, there is only one rate that is applicable to all states. Easier administration and reduced tax evasion. So we conclude that GST transforms Indian tax structure by taxing value addition at every stage of supply chain. It benefits consumers by reducing overall cost of production and simplifying the tax burden. Now let us start with first question. An article is marked at 1500 rupees. A dealer sells it to a consumer at 10% profit. If rate of GST is 12%, find selling price excluding tax of the article, amount of tax under GST paid by consumer, total amount paid by consumer. So let us write down first what is given. So here marked price is rupees 1500. Rate of GST percent is 12%. Profit percent is 10%. Now we have to find out selling price. So what is selling price? Is equal to marked price plus profit percent of marked price. This is the formula. So it is equal to, what is marked price? 1500 plus 10% of 1500. So when you cancel, you will get 1500 plus 150. So it is equal to rupees 1650. This is first part. Now second part is amount of tax paid by consumer. So we have to calculate first GST. So GST is on selling price. So GST is equal to GST percent of selling price. So it is 12 by 100 of 1650. So when we calculate 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15, 5 2, 2 6. So it is equal to 18,119. So rupees 198. So GST is this. So this is amount of tax paid by consumer is equal to rupees 198. Now third part is total amount paid. So what is total amount paid by consumer is equal to SP plus GST. So it is equal to 1650 plus 198. So answer is rupees 814 8. So answer is 1848. Now second question, a shopkeeper buy goods worth rupees 40,000 and sell these at a profit of 20% to a consumer in the same state. If GST is 5%, find selling price excluding tax of the goods, central CGST paid by consumer, SGST paid by consumer, total amount paid by consumer. Since here written same state, so it is intra-state. In intrastate, rate will be divided into two parts. So rate of CGST equals to SGST rate equals to half of it, which is 5 by 2%. So originally it is 5%. Here it is 5%. So we will take half of it. Cost price is 40,000. Profit percent is 20%. To consumer. So there are two persons, shopkeeper and consumer. Now first we calculate simple selling price is equal to marked price or CP plus profit percent of MP or CP. So it is equal to 40,000 plus 20% of 40,000. So it is equal to 40,000 plus 8,000. So it is equal to rupees 48,000. So this is first part. So it is excluding tax. This is first answer. Now CGST, second part. Now what is CGST? CGST is 5/2% of SP. So it is equal to 5/200 into 48,000. So when you calculate 2 to 40, so it is equal to 1200 rupees. So similarly, SGST is equal to CGST. So SGST is equal to CGST is equal to rupees 1200. Now total amount paid is equal to total amount paid is equal to 48,000 plus CGST plus SGST. So it is equal to, which is equal to rupees 50400. Next question is, the marked price of an article is rupees 1,250. A dealer in Amritsar sells the article in the same city at a profit of 8%. If rate of GST is 18%, find SP of article, selling price of article excluding tax, IGST, CGST, SGST paid by dealer to central government and state government. And last one is amount which the consumer pays for the article. So let us start with writing given part. So we have marked price means MP is equal to rupees 1,250. Profit percent is 8%. GST percent is 18%. And it is intra-state. So it is within state. So CGST is a rate of GST. CGST percent is equal to SGST percent is equal to half of GST percent. So 9%. Now starting with first point, SP of an article excluding tax. So we know SP formula is MP plus profit percent of MP. So just put the values. 1250 plus profit percent is 8/100 of 1250. So calculate 5 to 525 4. So it is 1250 plus 100 is equal to rupees 1350. Now B part, IGST. Since it is second part is IGST, which is equal to nil because it is intrastate. Now CGST is equal to CGST percent of SP. So it is equal to 9/100 of 1350. So let us calculate 45 4 31 3. So it is 121.50 rupees. Similarly, SGST is also same, is equal to CGST is equal to rupees 121.50. Now C part is amount which consumer pays is equal to selling price plus CGST plus SGST. So it is equal to rupees 1350 plus 121.50 plus 121.50. So it is 10 1 3 9 5 1. So amount paid by consumer is 1,593 rupees. Now try this question. Hold for a second. Write down answers in comment box.